UAV online.
Welcome commanders to another battle analysis. This time we'll be driving the Lorraine 40 tons. This is a replay from 9.22, old but it still works. At the start the T-49 and I already had a battle plan. You'll notice that the badged AP is in the middle bush and both the WZs have taken the middle. As a clipper or scout or medium, it's always a great idea to have someone spotting up front or even rushing the middle to spot the enemy heavies. And there we go, the spotting pays off. There's the Lurva. He's at 500 meters away and the T-49 is like 60 meters in front of me. That means that the Lurva gets spotted at around 440 meters. Oh whoa, that last shot felt like I was dunking on his face. Which is very lucky. Usually you'll miss with the lorry once or twice at these long ranges. The Lurva could have actually avoided being spotted in the first place by just following the A-line on the minimap, but he didn't. And now he pays for it. After a clip is empty, it's usually a great idea to reposition. There's nothing for us to do than just wait, so let's get to another shooting position. There's the two WZs in the middle, but they aren't getting spotted. They're playing it really careful with the two of them there. But there's an IS-3 and an Object 257 pushing our team. With the T-49 in the middle, he has nice shots on the back of that IS-3. So a side note for the people that want to rush to this part of the village from the north spawn. Make sure your team actually controls the middle, because now you just get shot from your back and you can't defend yourself from it. Learn from other people's mistakes. This little skirmish isn't going in our favor, but the Lorraine isn't built to push heavies. We want to empty our clip without taking damage in return. We gotta wait for an opportunity to present itself. The IS-3 spotted us. Let's try to pick this 257. Okay, that's a nice troll armor you have there, big boy. To our left, the VK has fallen and the T-49 is putting shells into the IS-3 as I've talked about earlier. The T-30 creates an excellent distraction for the IS-3. And he gets killed promptly. But take a look at the T-30's position. He might have killed one enemy, but now he's a dead man. The AP and the 257 are there to send him back to the garage. With the T-30 gone, my clip is empty again. We gotta get the hell out of here. This front line isn't going to hold against the 257 and his allies. But wait a second, what's this? The enemy took control of the middle while we were all fighting the enemy heavies. The enemy WZ knows. He's getting pincered by me and the ISM. He's retreating towards his allies, a very smart move. Now I can finish the WZ-121. I'm almost loaded, come on. But our friendly T-49 finishes the job for us. At least now we can focus our attention to the WZ that just ran away. Ah, I see a Super Pershing pushing recklessly. Let's punish him. First shell hits the spaced armor. And the second connects. Okay, here's the deal. The Super Pershing is stunned and he's loaded, like 100% loaded. So why not try to juke the shot? We want him to miss. Let's go backwards and forwards and bait him into shooting the ground or something like that. Ah, but alas, he hits us. Empty clip again and the front line just fell, so let's run away. The WZ tries to shoot through the rubble but fails. And now he's changing his plan and shoot us from next to the building. Now he might have hit us and you think that's bad, but he didn't think about our artillery. Now it's up to you guys if you think that trade is worth it. One shot of damage and taken back to the garage? Or no damage and still being alive? Now that we've retreated a considerable distance with our fast Lorraine, it's time to punish a greedy push. Always try to punish a greedy push. It's free damage. Only one shot out of 4 hits. Oh well. I got lucky at the start. It was about time to give away some RNG to the enemy. There's 5 seconds to decide what to do. Do we move towards the enemy base and try to cap, or do we stay here and might even face certain doom? Well, real men stand and fight. But we can't really fight anything if it's not spotted, so because we have the most HP and excellent view range, it's our duty to spot the enemy. Here's the enemy AMX-65T. The bushes are having none of our spotting and they gladly return the favor of us getting spotted in return. The Super Persian connects to our lovely turret and kills our gunner. A medkit to the face helps him back up ASAP. With the AMX-65T pushing and the other tanks in the back, we are merely a sitting duck with nothing to do. With this knowledge, the best course of action would be to stop the enemy advancing on our T-54E1. Why? Well, because the enemy knows we're in our base, and they will try to kill this lonely capper. Luckily, the enemy Lorraine wastes time sitting behind the wreck of a fallen tank. Excellent! The badged AP comes to help the Lorraine, but a lucky tracking shot stops him dead in his tracks. The Lorraine kills the T-54E1, but we're faster with our reload as we've killed the AP faster than he killed the T-54E1. Time to wait a second for the D-spot and then push when we're almost reloaded. Excellent, he's slowly reversing. What a perfect prey. There's no need to chase this two-shot Lorraine all the way. We know that we gotta help our friendlies near our base after this kill. So we'll reposition well in the process of killing the Lorraine and thus are already in the position to shoot the Super Pershing. The only downside is the poor gun stats of the Lorraine. That second shell missing is just such a waste. Now we have two options. Hunt the Ardy and fight the enemy from behind, or we go back through the valley and fight from our base head on. Option 3 would be through the middle, but that isn't viable as the 257 and the Super Pershing have that route secured. The easy choice, of course, let's hunt some little scared artillery. He's hiding somewhere and we don't know where. The last thing we want is get derped at close range. We need all the HP we can get. The cap starts and that gives away at least the position of one enemy. Oh my, there's the Ardy! Behind that building! For some reason he doesn't seem to fire at us. It's strange, perhaps he was waiting for the clearer shot? We've been spotted and we know that the sole capper is the 65T, looking at the last known position on the minimap. And he knows that we know that he's the sole capper. Plus he knows our last position, so he's probably pre-aiming at our last known position. You get the idea. We can't seem to spot the 65T from this position. Let's move higher up like a true mountain goat always does. Success! Luckily for us, the 65T thinks we're still at the lower position. Easy kill, easy life. The T-49 held his own against all those foes. What a hero. Now it's just a matter of cleaning up that Super Pershing. Nah, there he is. And that's the game. A well-deserved ace tanker in my opinion. Even a tank sniper, that's pretty lucky in this tank. 5.4k damage, 5 kills, gives a whopping 1643 base XP for this game. This was such a nice example of what team play and some predictions can do. Well played by the friendly T-49 and I'm happy to have had him on my side. This was Battle Analysis. I hope you've learned something from this video. Let me know what you think of this video and I hope you have a great day.